Hey guys, all right. Here's an experience I had. I bought a new microphone headset, $40 at Walmart. So far it works pretty good, I guess. Anyway, my next experience was that I woke up, I had a dream. I woke up in Sanctuary City. So I'll take you through it. And it ain't that great. I just want to make a video with my new headset. This is what happened to me when I woke up this morning, and here I am. So, here we go. I'm in a kitchen, a restaurant kitchen. It looks like a restaurant kitchen. And there's plants, an Italian restaurant kitchen. There's plants hanging upside down, tied and hanging, and pots and pans on, whatever. It's like an Italian restaurant kitchen. And I'm talking to some girl who's doing the cooking. She's cooking something, I don't know what. Anyway, she walks, she's cooking. She walks to the right, and I'm standing behind her, and she hits the plants. She smacks them with her hand or her head or her shoulder or something. She hits these plants that are hanging upside down, and all this pollen comes off. It's floating through the air. The pollen is floating through the air. And I go, well, I'm not allergic to pollen, so I don't got to worry about it. I don't care. And I'm breathing it in. I'm breathing it in. She's breathing it in. She's cooking. And the pollen is so thick. It's not really thick. It's you can see it floating. You know pollen falling. Anyway, maybe you don't. I don't know. I guess there's people in the world that don't know what pollen looks like floating through the air. So anyway, I'm looking at it and I'm breathing it in. There's like little clouds of it dispersed. And I take my hand and I stick my hand in it in the cloud of pollen. And I imagine in my head all the pollen coming to my hand, all the pollen in this kitchen coming to my hand. And I take it out and I put my hand through it. And I imagine all the pollen going to my hand. And all the pollen does, it goes to my hand. And I got a great big cloud of pollen around my hand. And I'm like, holy shit. And I can feel it. It's getting thicker and thicker. And I can feel the force of the pollen on my hand. And my hand is feeling weird. So I got a cloud of pollen around my head, around my hand. That's the size of my head. So it's around and it's moving. It's like an entity. And I shake it off. I go like that, shake it off. And there's more pollen coming, more pollen. And I do it again. I mentally, I just say, gather around my hand. I just imagine all the pollen around going around my hand. And I do it again, and it's yellow, yellowish green. And I shake it off. And I go, that's pretty cool. And the girl turns around, and before I shook it off, the girl turns around. She's looking at it. And I go, this is pretty cool. I can gather up all the pollen. She goes, yeah, that's cool. And then I wake up. Boom. That was my dream. Not all night. I had other dreams. I wake up in my bed. Everything disappears in the dream, totally gone. So that's one indication I'm dreaming it. Suddenly I hear Suddenly I hear two voices talking to my tube inside my head, both girls. One's a priestess and one's Christine. So I immediately, before I do anything, I start chanting, release me, release me, release me, because that's what Jesus Christ told me to do a long time ago. Instead of shooting them, shooting the entities, priestess and Christine, in my head. I'm saying, release me, release me, release me. And that means back the fuck off, or I'm going to shoot you or stab you or something, because that's what I usually do. Anyway, I'm listening. I'm not seeing anything at this point. I'm not seeing anything. I want I want them out of my head before I get loogies. A loogie is, watch my other videos. They send down uh loogie into your stomach and it becomes a part of you. It becomes another skin and you're totally attached to them. Now I shed all them years ago, thousands and thousands and thousands of skins since Daniel Boone. And now they all come in and talk to me, but there's a trick to it. They need to know how to do that. That's another video. I've already made it. I'm sure I did. And to avoid getting loogies, I got to pull them out. So I pull out the loogies of the girls, and the tube says, clear, 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 which means I'm clear of the loogies. They left me. I'm clear of the girls, and I'm complete, more or less. Anyway, I hear Tina and other new people talking to them about me, and I wake up, do the loogie thing, and I'm pissed off. I'm floating on red, really pissed off. But I know this is crazy doing it to me to separate any loogies that are in me. Because Christ will come in, put the girls in my head deliberately to pull out what's in me of them. Connections. Connections, any loogies, skins of them that are in me. They go, Rich, you're in sanctuary. Tina and the girls, Julie, Elizabeth, Angela, they're all screaming at me. You're in Sanctuary City. Sanctuary, we moved you. You're in Sanctuary City. Then Jesus goes, we have the Privy Council wanted to see you shoot. The Privy Council wanted to see you shoot. And I'm like, what? I go, I ain't shooting anybody. Fuck it. Because I think they're setting me up for a psyop. I ain't doing nothing till I understand what the hell's going on. And if I don't, I doubt I will. So forget about it. And all of a sudden I hear another guy go, wow, see what he did in the dream? The dream where I took they were recorded. This is all Christ was in me. He put the girls in my head, and I'm manipulating the pollen in the air, gathering it up around my hand. He's watching it on his computer, what I just did, because they recorded it. Yeah. They recorded it. Christ and his people, they recorded it, and they're playing it back and watching it. I'm like, really? And I hate all of it. I hate all of it. And he goes, Christ goes, you're with the Privy Council because they want to see you create pizza, a gun. cigarettes, whatever. They want to see that. I go, why? Why that? Why? He goes, because you shot me. He goes, you shot me at the beginning of the month when I first got here. And I go, yeah, because you fucking raped me and it's self-defense. And I don't even think who I'm shooting. All of you should know sex, rape. I shoot. I don't ask questions. I don't give a fuck who it is. You're gonna die. And anybody who knows, well, they don't die. They don't die. No one dies. It's spiritual. You just get fucked up. Anyway, I'm like, that's the way it's got to be, and I'm sticking to it. I don't ask questions anymore. I'm done with it, and I haven't had no rape sexual dreams in a while, so it's all good. It's working out. Whatever happened, it's working out. They want to see that. The Privy Council people want to see it. I go, why? Why? Because they want to see it to clear you. And I go, okay, well, from the shooting of you, yeah. When I shot you, they want to clear me of that. He goes, yeah. And I go, well, how about my seeds, my creation seeds, 16 of them? I'm supposed to have them right now. He goes, that's all part of it. Because I guess the Privy Council can get my seeds back from the priests. Stop screwing me, the regent priests. Be that as it may, I got up around this point, went to the bathroom. Tina goes, man, Rich, you should see it here. It's incredible. And I go, where? She goes, Sanctuary City. We're at the Privy Council. It's like a UN building, but it's all fucking majestic. She's going, wow, you should see it, Rich. You should see it. I go, I would see it if I had my seeds. I would see it if I had my seeds. She goes, they're coming, they're coming. Anyway, that was my night. That was my morning when I woke up. So I guess when I go back to sleep, whenever that is today, I have to do it in dreams. So they got the pollen thing dream, me manipulating pollen and bringing it around my hand. They want me to create cigarettes and guns and pizza and all this shit. They want me to create it in a dream. And I'm like, well, what I dream and what happens in my head are two different things. And they're usually separate when I'm dreaming. So it's not the same as when I wake up. When I'm walking through a snake pit in a dream of 10,000 fucking homos having sex all over the place and they want me to come in and start groping me, I don't shoot. I usually just fuck off, fuck off. It's not until I wake up and they're raping me, then I pull out my gun and my knives and fucking go at them. So you see the difference? That's the difference. So I don't know if they're gonna get what they want, but that's the way it always is. Because my brain seems to have standards from this world. My soul can take care of itself in that world. But I will use the guns and shit. I have the guns and knives in spirit world in a dream. A dream. You don't even know what the dream is. But I just react. I don't question it anymore. Usually I let my soul do what it wants because he's a master of it. So fucking it's not until I wake up and the dream's still going where I'm being raped or groped or fucking whatever, then I shoot. Then I'll fucking fight because that's the line of me waking up in the consciousness. And there's things I play. Like last night, I was in the kitchen in a dream, a kitchen. My soul wasn't in the kitchen. I'm seeing what Christ wanted me to see. I'm seeing what Christ wanted me to see because I'm in his manger and I got two vampires in my head. So I know when I wake up, I'm in his dream, what he wants, a lesson dream or whatever, stuff like that. Sequence dream, lesson dream. I'm in Christ's realm. But when I'm free of Christ, I can go to St. Lucian and see Metallica at the show. Just walk the streets, having fun with my buds. That's what I like to do because I'm free. I'm not being manipulated or being taught by Christ. I like to do what I do and see what I see and experience what I experience. That's the difference of the dream. The dream gets the St. Lucian proper, and then there's just you dreaming. Well, Christ is in there, Christ is in you, manipulating your dreams. And you got all kinds of shit. So I know that's why I never saw Sanctuary City. Teens going, you should see it, Rich. Well, if I didn't have two vampires in my fucking head and I had my C's back, I probably would have seen it. I probably would have seen it. Anyway, not too much going on. I didn't see shit for Sanctuary City, but I'm still here right now. I can hear them barking or talking. I can hear them. I don't know that it's just mumblings. Blah, 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 blah. I don't know what they're saying, but so I'm still in Sanctuary City. My soul. Yeah. Anyway, guys, I just want to try out this new microphone and headset, see how it works. I got a lot more coming. That's why I bought this headset. So I got a lot more coming. Videos to make. A lot of videos. Okay, I guess I'll see you later, guys.